Now that we've resolved the major story of the day, more summer storms firing across parts of the state, and they may not stop when the sun goes down tonight. Here's Mark.
Yeah, Dick, there was no way we're going to be able to continue with the forecast if you had not cleared that up. I do thank you for that. Now let's go ahead and show you what's going on. We start down in the Sacramento Mountains in Ruidoso, where we've had some cloud cover around today, and you can see the showers working their way in and out. You know, it seems like pretty much a daily occurrence in the Sacramentos right now that we are seeing storms there, and essentially those storms last throughout the afternoon hours and then start to back off a bit as we head toward evening. So it happens again for us today. As far as the storms go right now, we're definitely seeing better coverage than we saw this time yesterday. Here in the metro area, we have some scattered showers around, especially out to our west and down to our south. That will continue as well here over the next few hours. Wouldn't be surprised if we grab a storm, say, between now and around midnight. Definitely a possibility for us, but the focus will be a little farther out to the west. You can see the storms around Grants and then down into areas of Catron County, and even as you head up into areas like McKinley County, we are still seeing some storms at this hour around Hatch, also in Doña Ana County. Las Cruces picking up some storms, and down into areas of the Boot Heel. We're also getting a little bit wet right now. We're starting to see some storms try to approach the Silver City area, but not necessarily having a lot of success there. A few scattered storms around Carlsbad. You can see those storms we were talking about up into the Sacramentos. One area we're going to want to watch very, very closely is up across the Four Corners here. We're starting to see showers increase throughout San Juan County. That will continue throughout the night tonight, and don't be surprised if we end up getting wet around Durango, Farmington, and areas to our north and west here over the next few hours as a weather disturbance kicks through. 87 in the metro, west winds at 14 miles an hour, 80s to the north for the most part, down to the south, 70s, 80s, and 90s for us. Satellite and radar shows moisture curling around into the western portion of the state. You can see the twisting right here. That's a weather disturbance that's going to slide through the Four Corners for tonight. So we will see the chance of showers continuing across the Four Corners during the overnight hours, well after the sun sets. Now, as we head into late tomorrow and Friday, things do start to change. We start to see the moisture work its way out. High pressure continues over the area, and that's going to get us into spot storms for Friday and probably throughout the weekend for us as well. So we'll watch for that possibility of at least picking up a couple storms over the next few days, and then the weekend looks relatively quiet. 80s for the most part across the northwest. Scattered storms out there. 7-day forecast. Watch the storms tonight and early tomorrow. Durango and Farmington, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Things pretty quiet with the moisture door reopening Monday, Tuesday, and into Wednesday. South and west, temperatures here for the most part 80s and 90s. Some afternoon storms will remain possible into tomorrow. Across the southeast, spot stuff around from time to time. Best chances, the places where you'd expect it. Ruidoso and Cloudcroft in the Sacramentos, and in the Roswell area. Spot storm for us possible through tomorrow. And then the weekend looks pretty good, although temperatures can be pretty warm in the high 90s. North and east, some isolated storms for tomorrow. Northern mountains, obviously, with the elevated terrain. We'll go to scattered storms here. 90 Espanola, Angel Fire at 77. Your Santa Fe extended forecast. Temps here, high 80s for tomorrow with scattered storms. And then Friday, Saturday, things not quite as active storm-wise out there. And out into the East Mountains, temperatures for the most part in the 80s with scattered afternoon thunderstorms, and we could grab a storm or two, not only tonight, but throughout tomorrow afternoon as well here in the metro. But again, we're talking about hit-and-miss stuff, not everybody getting wet. 7-day forecast, a little better chance at storms as we work our way into next week.
Still stormy.